Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up and gather round, because today on Timeless Sagas, we'll be diving into the wonderful world of Disney. That's right, we're going to embark on an enchanting journey to explore the captivating history of the Magic Kingdom, the dream factory that has been delighting the young and the young at heart for the better part of a century. So, fasten your seatbelts and grab your mouse ears, because we're about to embark on a whirlwind tour of the exciting, inspiring, and sometimes controversial history of Walt Disney's empire. Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, Chicago, Illinois, to be exact, a baby boy named Walter Elias Disney was born on December 5, 1901. Little did the world know that this child would grow up to become the pioneer of the animation industry, and more importantly, the creator of a magical kingdom that would forever change the landscape of entertainment. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's rewind to the early days of Walt Disney's life. As a young man, Walt had a passion for art and even sold his first sketches to a neighbor at the age of 7. Fast forward to 1923, when Walt headed to Hollywood with his older brother, Roy O. Disney. It was there that they founded the Disney Brothers Studio, which would later become the Walt Disney Company. In the beginning, the Disney Brothers Studio found success with their creation of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, a character that was distributed by Universal Studios. However, Walt soon discovered that his distributor had hired away most of his animators and taken control of the Oswald character. Faced with this setback, Walt and his loyal animator, UBI Works, set to work on creating a new star. Enter the mouse. Mickey Mouse, to be precise. In 1928, Walt and UB created a lovable character that would soon take the world by storm. But it wasn't until the release of Steamboat Willie, the first synchronized sound cartoon, that Mickey Mouse truly became a household name. And just like that, the Disney magic had begun. With the success of Mickey Mouse came an avalanche of new characters: Minnie Mouse, Goofy, Donald Duck, and so many more. Disney continued to push the boundaries of animation, introducing the multiplane camera in 1937. This revolutionary technology allowed for a more lifelike and immersive animation experience, which was showcased in Disney's first full-length animated feature, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White was a massive success and solidified Disney's reputation as an animation powerhouse. In the years that followed, Disney would continue to churn out beloved classics like Pinocchio, Fantasia, Dumbo, and Bambi. But behind the scenes, things weren't always as magical as they appeared on screen. In 1941, Disney faced a major labor strike, which led to the departure of many animators and forever changed the internal dynamics of the company. Additionally, World War II had a significant impact on the studio's finances and production capabilities. As a result, Disney shifted its focus towards making war-related propaganda films and shorts during the war years. After the war, Disney returned to producing full-length animated features, but the studio's financial struggles continued. It wasn't until the release of Cinderella in 1950 that Disney experienced a true resurgence. As the clock struck midnight and Cinderella's glass slipper fell, so too did the studio's financial woes, with the film's success marking the beginning of a new era for Disney. The 1950s saw Disney expand into uncharted territories. In 1954, Walt introduced the world to Disneyland, a groundbreaking theme park where imagination and reality collided. Disneyland became an instant sensation and solidified Disney's status as not just an animation studio, but a global entertainment empire. As Disneyland continued to thrive, so did Disney's animated features. Sleeping Beauty, Lady and the Tramp, and 101 Dalmatians were just a few of the films that enchanted audiences during the 1950s and 1960s. But as Disney's success grew, so did the pressure on Walt himself. In 1966, the world was shocked by the death of Walt Disney, who succumbed to lung cancer at the age of 65. The loss of its visionary founder left the company facing an uncertain future. However, Walt's brother Roy stepped up to ensure that the magic continued. Under Roy's leadership, Disney completed the construction of Walt Disney World in Florida, which opened its doors in 1971. This monumental theme park included the iconic Magic Kingdom, as well as hotels, golf courses, and a shopping village. Tragically, Roy passed away just months after the opening of Walt Disney World, leaving the company in the hands of a new generation of leaders. The 1970s and 1980s saw Disney continue to innovate and expand, but also face its share of struggles. The company diversified its portfolio with the creation of Touchstone Pictures, a film label that produced more adult-oriented content, and acquired the television network ABC. However, Disney's animation division struggled to find its footing in the post-Walt era, with films like The Black Cauldron and The Great Mouse Detective failing to find the same success as their predecessors. But as the 1980s drew to a close, a renaissance was on the horizon. The release of The Little Mermaid in 1989 marked the beginning of the Disney Renaissance, a period during which the studio returned to its roots and released a series of commercial and critical successes. From Beauty and the Beast to The Lion King, these films not only revitalized Disney's image, but also introduced a whole new generation to the magic of Disney animation. The 1990s were a time of unprecedented growth for Disney. The company expanded its theme park empire with the opening of Disneyland Paris and continued to dominate the box office with hits like Aladdin, Pocahontas, and Mulan. Disney also ventured into the world of Broadway, with the wildly successful stage adaptation of The Lion King. As the new millennium dawned, Disney continued to evolve and adapt. The company embraced the world of computer-generated animation with the acquisition of Pixar in 2006, a partnership that has produced beloved films like Toy Story, Finding Nemo, and Wall-E. Disney's empire grew even larger with the acquisitions of Marvel Entertainment in 2009 and Lucasfilm in 2012, bringing both the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the Star Wars franchise under the Disney umbrella. Today, Disney's influence can be felt in every corner of the globe, from its ever-expanding theme parks to its blockbuster films and streaming service, Disney+. The company that started with a simple dream and a mouse has become a cultural phenomenon that has touched the lives of millions. As we conclude our journey through Disney's enchanting history, it's important to remember that the magic of Disney is more than just the movies, theme parks, and merchandise. It's the memories, the laughter, and the joy that Disney has brought to generations of fans. And so, as Walt Disney himself once said, Disneyland will never be completed. It will continue to grow as long as there is imagination left in the world. Thank you for joining me on this magical adventure through Disney's history. Until next time, stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, the magic lives within you. This has been Timeless Sagas, signing off.